How's it going, everybody? My name is Infamous Isaac, and I'm here with a video series that I haven't done in a while, and it is the Universe Battle playlist. I think that's what I called it. I actually don't remember. Versus Universe playlist. There you go. And I have a battle that I want to do for it. Right. I'll explain more about this series at the end of the video, but for right now, let's just get into it. So we have our our first person that we see in this battle, and that person is the Green Goblin. This is the Norman Osborn, the Sam Raimi Norman Osborn, here on a glider after being transported into the Konoha world, and he's just going around trying to cause as much chaos as possible, but he hasn't found anybody yet until he sees a girl teleport through the portal, and he thinks, what an unsuspecting person. Let me go ruin their day by almost killing them, if not killing them. So he glides over to that person. And meanwhile, as we switch over to that person's perspective, we learn that this person is actually Fillia from Skullgirls. And she's here, unbeknownst to her, being transported into this battlefield. And Samson's talking to him like, oh shoot, what are we doing here? Where are we? What's going on? And she's just like, I don't know. I mean, whatever. We'll just roll with the punches. And as they're talking, Samson brings her down to the ground as the Green Goblin glides low to the ground to try to hit her. And Sanson realizes immediately, like, not everybody here is going to be our ally since we haven't even met anybody yet, so gotta be on high alert. And he tells this to Philia to get ready to attack, and she's like, oh, okay, alright, let's do it. And now the battle begins between Philia and the Green Goblin. So as the Green Goblin is gliding around, he actually jumps off of his glider to go and attack her personally. He's bringing out the bombs, the gadgets, all of the goofball maneuvers, ready to go and ready to just end her. And he's just going up close and personal, trying to bring her down. And Sanson is making sure that none of that happens, ducking and dodging everything that he can with Philia in tow, since he's her parasite. He's just moving about, weaving everything. And the Green Goblin, he's using his glider as a tool to try to like stab her, using it as a weapon. And he's just nimble, he's quick, he's fast, he's on his toes, he's making sure to react to everything. While Sanson is reacting as well, but trying to predict what he's trying to do. So he's learning from this encounter. And Samson, he's getting his licks in. He's dodging, trying to get some couple punches in with the hair, trying to get a grab in. But the Green Goblin is doing some damage. The Green Goblin has gotten a couple hits in, like a couple of slices, like a slice on her thigh, her arm, maybe even a cheek. And he's just trying to he's going crazy. He's animalistic right now, primal rage, or not rage, but primal just being right now, primal energy controlling him. And as this is going on, he actually disengages from that skirmish like face to face and uses his glider again to start throwing bombs while gliding at her. And Philia and Sansa realize like they can't let him have air superiority. So Samson rolls into a ball and starts getting ready to go at him. But one of the bombs that was thrown at them catches him in midair and brings him straight down to the ground. And as the Green Goblin notices this opportunity, he goes down to stab straight into her, killing her once and for all. But it all plays into their plan. And Sanson used this as a way to bait him into them. As Sanson spikes up his hair straight up before the glider can hit them, stabbing right into her, stabbing the Green Goblin like a bunch of pikes, stabbing him before his glider can even reach, piercing all of him, leaving him bleeding out. So they toss him aside after stabbing him, and he just sits there realizing like, oh wow, I guess I guess bad guys aren't always meant to win. And then he just dies, hitting him with the corny one-liner. And Philia wins. Philia wins the battle, yeah. And as she gets back up and Sansa and her are starting to get their bearings again, another person from the universe shows up, and it's Big Band. Big Band is over here like, hey yo, Big Band, back on the beat. and him and her realize what's going on quickly when they see a bunch of yellow creatures fighting against four people. And they go over to see what's going on, to see what's happening in the other battle with the 100,000 SpongeBobs versus Konohamaru. And meanwhile, in another part of another battle that I did, you have Cade 6 and McCree going along together, also noticing the skirmish as they go over to see what's going on with the 100,000 SpongeBobs versus Konohamaru. So now we have four people going over to help Konohamaru, besides the three others that came along with Shinra, Shadow, and SpongeBob himself. So like we're having a mega clash about to happen over in that arena, and that battle will be covered soon. But it's gonna be one of the last ones because things are about to get crazy, bro. So I still have two more battles to do before I try to end this season, and it's well actually three more no, not yet, two more battles, two more battles, and it's the continuation of Konohamaru's plot and Aoba. And if there's a third one, there's a third one. But season one is coming close to an end. We're getting close to the end of these battles, so season two, if that ever happens, you guys will see. But I took a long hiatus from doing these, so I gotta finish them. But that marks an end to Fillia versus the Green Goblin, with Fillia being the winner. So I hope y'all enjoyed. Thank y'all for watching, and I'll check y'all out. Y'all have a great rest of your day. Peace.